How did you learn about Gary and Vayner Media?
When I first interviewed at Vayner 7 years ago, maybe, I actually didn't know who Gary Vaynerchuk was. My courtship with Vayner was 2 years long. I started the process by actually interviewing for a role on the publishing team. He ended up actually dissolving that because he bought purewow.com. So I had met with the team, I was going to get the job, and then found out that they dissolved the whole department. And then I came back several months, if not almost a year later, when there was another role open on another team. Actually, it was Mark Evans who interviewed me, who is one of the founding members of the Sasha Group. And he was running the GE business at the time. They wanted to actually go with somebody who had more tech experience specifically for the client because they asked for that. And then not long after that, I got a phone call from Joe Quattrone to come and run the Stella Artois business, both US and global. And because I had a lot of global experience, I got that job. And then a few years later, I transitioned over to the Sasha Group, actually following Joe.
That's a crazy path. What lessons would you say you learned in that long courtship?
2 years is a long time to interview with the same company for multiple jobs and not necessarily get them. But I never got down on myself because I realized that I wasn't either specifically right for that role, so didn't need to beat myself up about it. And I never got down on the fact that there was still hopefully an opportunity that was right for me at another point in time. And I think having the role within the publishing team completely get dissolved because the whole department went away was my first taste of Gary's ability to move really quick. And I realized that if I was going to be working for Vayner Media or another VaynerX company, that I definitely had to be comfortable with change, because that was one thing that was always going to remain constant. Was things are always going to change, things are always going to pivot based off of what's actually needed and what's most relevant, and learn fast.